Testing. No, Pete. Testing. Can you hear anything? No.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our live stream today here at Trust House Memorial Park, Masterton, for this clash between, of course, Copthorne Wairarapa Bush and the visiting team from Oamaru, North Otago. Just having a quick look at the Copthorne Wairarapa Bush side today. Starting in the propping positions, Jerry Toa Samania, Tupo Lia Amanu, and with Bruce Kawaika Peterson at hooker. Matt Marsui and Alec O'Dell are at locks today, with Captain Logan Wakefield at blindside flanker, Ryan Nell at open side, Cody Cunningham at number 8, and of course co-captain Daryl Pickering there at 9. Tiffany Hyder comes into the first 5 position, Hayden Cooper on the wing, the other wing Charles Mataitai, with the midfield being rounded out by Tafa and Fulia Tamalau. Ambrose Curtis coming in at fullback. Sam Gammy, Sam Siossi, Stan Rightly Jr., BJ Campbell, all on the bench today. BJ marking his 50th match. Matt Perry, Benazzi Ward, Luke Walmsley and Sully Malatai rounding out the bench for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. Shan Boda, got a good feeling about today, mate. The sun's out. This looks fabulous, but a pretty good-looking North Otago side.
Yeah, very excited, actually. So at loose head prop, we've got Jake Greenslade out of the Valley Club, 43 games, and Raiasi Kato, he's played Toyota Blitz in Japan, professional rugby the last couple of years. The tight head prop, Bradley Harewood, and then the locks are Apanisa Tuibai and Fergus Reid. And then they've got Rabaka, Duff, and Vahu in the loose forwards, very good loose forwards. Duff's played over 80 games, BG, so
amazing. Look
out for him. Halfback Jake Matthews, first 5 Greg Dyer, played first division for Southland the last 4 years. That's something to watch. Hayden Todd and Ollie Knopp on the wings, with Tini Feki and Matsuyama in the midfield, and Ben McCarthy at fullback. So for everybody at home, before we go to a moment of silence for the Māori King, just want to say, Māori King's passing, just want to say watch out for this second 5, Tini Feki. We'll just have a moment of silence. Sad passing yesterday of our Māori King. Did some great things for New Zealand BG. Was a very, they said he's a very friendly, a very balanced man. They said never saw him raise his voice, always was able to raise the issues. He's a good man.
I watched one of his speeches on the news the other night, mate, and it was actually about honouring our whenua and really connecting everyone together. And I thought it was a beautiful speech. Apparently it was one of many. It was actually all very, very much about the people. So yeah, very, very sad to hear that news late this week. And I'm sure it's going to be a very busy time as the tangi takes place.
As we get ready here for this, both of these teams have actually had 2 losses, but they've both been playing some pretty good rugby. So this will be a good battle out here today with Greg Dyer. Like we mentioned on the pre-match, he's had 23 games for Southland in the last 4 years. He's a pretty handy player as he kicks off here into Wairarapa Bush, down to number 8, Cody Cunningham out of the Martinborough Club, gets the first touch of the day, takes it forward a couple of metres. Comes out here to O'Dell, the Wairarapa Bush lock, takes it into contact. He's had a pretty good season so far in both his games. Tipi Hora, who's moved into first 5 today from fullback, puts a big one down the midfield. Now, for everyone at home, the bounce is funny on this turf. BG and I allude to that quite a bit in the commentary. You'll see it a lot.
Yeah, we certainly will. Beautiful weather here today, though, too, mate. I mean, the turf, obviously, all weather, but the sun has come out, so the heat on the turf radiates a little bit too, so these players will end up looking probably a little bit warmer earlier than usual.
As big Bradley Harewood there, the tight head prop, takes it into contact. It comes out there. Oh, it's no, that's out the back ball. Here we go to Matsuyama. Matsuyama looking for space. Matsuyama finds a bit of it. And he's actually playing 12, Matsuyama, so they've changed jerseys. Better tell Childsy that one. And there's the loose head prop, and that's Mr. Fitness himself, Jake Greenslade, who takes it into contact. And it comes out there to Tinny Feki, but it's a knock on, but advantage penalty there. Wairarapa Bush just a little bit keen.
Yeah, some really, really good intent there. Some good line speed there. Good pressure going on the North Otago side. Unfortunately, they got pulled back for their penalty. But some nice intent early. Some good set plays there, Boda. And I think we're in for a bit of a cracker of a game. Because I tell you what, there's some good running forwards in that North Otago side too.
Yeah, exciting. It's just great seeing these. We had Thames Valley here a fortnight ago, and then today we've got North Otago. So I just love seeing the Heartland Rugby, love seeing all their supporters here. They always get a good band.
Yeah, no, it's fabulous, and she's a big haul up from North Otago, so
Sure
welcome
is.
to all the supporters, and likewise those that are watching on the live stream.
As Kato, the Toa Ver Blitz player, throws into the line out. It's a beautiful take there in the middle of the line out. I think it was Rabaka who took that one in. And there comes out of the hooker, Kato. Looks, a great defence there on Kato, the hooker. And he's got an advantage. North Otago looking to come in early here, and loose head prop, and it's Mr. Fitness
2
himself, the Mr. Man whose favourite food is ribeye steak, Jake Greenslade.
Yeah, just over 2 minutes into the game, North Otago showing some great intent, lovely maul from that line out, and some pretty solid defence early on there from Wairarapa Bush, but they just got caught there on the fringes, and so an early try to the visitors, the Yellow and Blues.
He's a bit of a character here, Mr. Jake Greenslade. So I read some of the comments about him last night on Facebook. He's a bit of a hard case. He can play anywhere in the forwards and occasionally a halfback. I was like, this guy's great. Love that stuff. But he's a bit of a hard case. The person he'd most like to meet is John Daly.
Brilliant.
I was like, good on you, mate. Yeah, so good start there by North Otago. I think they looked really good early.
Yeah, well done to our Barbarians. They picked up a win against Wanganui in the earlier game today, the curtain raisers. It was fabulous to see.
Dyer comes in, hits it nicely, straight down the middle. So that's a great start by the boys from down south. 7 points to 0 BG.
Look, Bodie, we have seen some really good kicking on this pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this is only a second home game, but, mate, we've seen some pretty classy kicking going on so far in this Heartland competition.
Quinn Collard here a fortnight ago for Thames Valley was unbelievable. He kicked like 3 from 48 metres.
Yeah.
And further out. It was incredible.
All over the park.
Is Tippy Hyder here, looking to restart here for Just House Wairarapa Bush, Corpthorne Wairarapa Bush. It's a nice kick-off. Let's get plenty of time. Alex O'Dowd is in there, but so was the right winger there, Charles Mataitai, and it comes out here to Tippy Hyder at first receiver. Here we go. Tafar takes it in there. He's a strong player. He's back after 3 weeks out injured with a cheekbone injury.
Yeah, attempted rip there from North Otago. Didn't quite come off, but
big
up a bush.
Lelia Manu. We love him here, and there's big Jerry Junior Samania out to Cody Cunningham out of the Martinborough Club, and he makes a bit of can he get his hands free? No, not that time there. Logan Wakefield was on his shoulder, and it's Pickering, and it comes in there to Alex O'Dowd, and he makes a break through the midfield. Does Alex O'Dowd finding space, but there's a penalty. Oh, that looked really exciting from Wairarapa Bush. Exciting stuff. What are you seeing down there, Chelsea?
I'm seeing a light northerly in favour of Wairarapa Bush. And look, both teams showing a willingness to keep the ball alive, go through their phases. So great start to the match.
Yeah, but unlucky at that high tackle. I think there was just a reach as opposed to anything sort of full of intent. And referee William Johnson has gone with exactly that, which is a very, very good call.
Did you notice the huge cutout pass from Jerry Toa Samania straight to Tippy Hyder?
We definitely love him.
The man's been amazing. He played very well last week. He was exceptional the week before with a couple of meat pies himself. So very, very good. So first opportunity at points for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush.
This is unfortunately Jerry's last game for a couple of weeks, which is a bit of a bummer because he's just been on fire for us. He was actually in the New Zealand under-20 mix 3 years ago. But they didn't make that. So it's good to see him out here and running around at Heartland level. Big Jerry. As Tippy Hyder lines it up, he's been in pretty good kicking form himself, as Tippy. He's taking his time. Very experienced player now, over 50 games for Wairarapa Bush. Comes in.
Oh, he swung it.
It's unusual for Tip.
Yeah, he
puts that one wide, a little bit of nerves early. Puts it to the right of the post. It won't affect him though. He's been around long enough now just to dump that and carry on. There's Wairarapa Bush here. It's going to be on attack. Dyer telling his men just take a couple of steps back. Gosh, we have been very fortunate with these conditions. You're right, BG. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. As Dyer there goes down to Ambrose Curtis, looking to take it. Ambrose Curtis takes it in the former New Zealand Sevens player. And there's Tafar.
It's a nice kick.
Yeah, looking to play some angles. And Dyer back there to clean up. And Dyer just nice and safe there, puts it out about, I don't know, on about the 40-metre line.
Quick ball from Wairarapa Bush.
Higher across to Ambrose Curtis. Ambrose Curtis comes across to Hayden Cooper out of the Maris Club. Hayden Cooper, young fella having a very good year. Big and strong, takes it into contact.
Yeah, good defence there from North Otago. It's Wairarapa Bush set up. They keep going left.
Daryl Pickering comes in there to Tipi Haida, who just looks to find a bit of space in behind. That's a lovely nudge, just pushing North Otago back. Some very different tactics today from Wairarapa Bush there.
Yeah, we saw early on from that setup, it was, that sort of that pod formation, the three runners, and now a bit of a change in tact, which is pretty early on, actually, to be fair. But they've obviously seen something and on the video analysis and pre-game for that chat and trained this way on Tuesday and Thursday.
There's Kato to throw into the line out here. See who he finds, and that's Tuiba, the big lock forward there for North Otago, takes it at the back, and it comes through to the midfield there. Vaihu, the powerhouse number 8, I think that was, into the midfield there for North Otago, and it comes back to Dyer. Dyer looking to clear, but Tipi Haida there in beautiful position. The first 5, he'll come across here to Ambrose Curtis, who gives himself plenty of room to make decisions. Ambrose Curtis, like I said, the former New Zealand Sevens player, out to Charles Mataitai. If he gets some space, look out, there'll be some action. He's got some wheels, that fella. He comes across there to big Matt Marsoe. Takes it forward a couple of metres. Matt Marsoe, whose post-contact metres this year have been outstanding, along with his tackle count. He's got a high work rate. Comes across here to Ambrose Curtis, looking for space, and his inside step, and he finds the inside runner, Tipi Haida.
What a ball.
Wairarapa Bush here going quickly, and it goes out, and there's big Jerry Toa Samania, who takes it into the contact. And it comes across there to big Tupo Learamanu. Oh, intercept!
Oh, what a ball.
And that's Matsuyama.
They read that like a book.
Oh, that's trouble. I think that's Matsuyama because they've changed the jerseys because I think Tini Feki might be playing centre.
No, they haven't changed the jerseys at all. I've checked that, fellas.
So that's Tini Feki?
That is Tini Feki.
So Tini Feki, that's his 13th try in Heartland.
Wow.
Woo, and he's only had 23 games as Tini Feki.
Well, he read that extremely well, Boda. Could see that little inside pass coming and said, I'll take that, thanks very much.
He's another proud exponent of the old boys club down there. He's been outstanding, seriously. Like I mentioned in the commentary, that's his 13th try in his 24th game for North Otago. He is a try-scoring machine, as Tini Feki. As North Otago here go out to an early lead, 14 points to 0. Great start by North Otago.
Yeah, very, very good. And it's nothing bad what Wairarapa Bush are doing. It's just that the capitalisation on some of these little mistakes are paying big, big dividends for them. So,
well, I'll tell you what that was. That was a telegraph backdoor pass that you could read from probably 5 metres away.
Yeah, well, he did read that very, very well.
It's all to do with the positioning of Tupou in that particular moment. I just wish he'd just carry, to be honest.
We love seeing those big carries from Tupou as Tipi Haida there kicks off. A good pressure there, and there's Charles Mataitai. Charles Mataitai takes it from the kickoff, and he's going to get within 5 metres of the line. It's really quick, and it's Pickering. Pickering comes across there to Bruce Kaweka Peterson. It's great to see Bruce in the action. It's his first touch of the day, and it comes across to Pickering. Out to Haida. Out to Tafar. Tafar looking to go through. Tafar! And it could be held up. Did he get it down?
Having a decent look. Referee Johnston there.
Oh, that was a bit of a comeback there from Wairarapa Bush. Held up. Lovely defence there. Tafar, he did have an unmarked man on the outside, but he thought he could take it through that gap. Wow. Wairarapa Bush hit back. It wasn't the try, but it was definitely finding some holes, BG.
Yeah, they are, and they were certainly there earlier on when they swung the ball left. But hey, look, it's unfortunately it is of course Wairarapa Bush on the receiving end of 14 points to 0 at the moment on the scoreboard. So
it comes back to Cody Cunningham. Cody Cunningham winding up, takes it hard into contact. There's Cody out to Ryan Nell. Ryan Nell out to Odell. Odell takes it into contact. It's a good clean out though. No, It's the number 5 there, and he's having quite a good game already. Is Fergus Reid for North Otago in there, pilfering for North Otago. And that's Matthews. Matthews finds Dyer. Dyer out to Tinifeki. Tinifeki's dangerous. Looking at space again, Tinifeki. And they just can't contain him today. Beats 2. Tinifeki again through the gap. Oh, but it's an intercept by Hayden Cooper. Gosh, that was much needed, but there's Tupou. And that's a big inside ball to Odell. And he takes it up to the 40-metre line. He takes 2-3 with him. Nice players. Pickering in there to Hyder. Hyder looking to go wide out to Cody Cunningham. Cody Cunningham out to Bruce Carwicker-Peterson. Brucey through the gap, inside ball. The ball's gone back there. Oh, and there's Tamilau. Tamilau takes it into contact. Oh, this is going to be a fast game, this one. Tippy Hyder there into Tafar, who takes it into contact. Wairarapa Bush, good recycle. Tupou Liamanu takes it there over halfway. It's a bit slower ball this time. Pickering then takes it up to the box kick. Beautifully judged, just outside the 22, but Dyer in nice position there and returns it. Hyder back down there, going to be on it. He's put it back over the 22, so he cannot kick it out on the full. As Hyder looks for his options, he puts it straight back down the field. It was kind of his only option there. And he's going to return from Ben McCarthy, the fullback from North Otago.
He's wound up, hasn't he? He's wound up.
And there's Gato, the hooker out of the Toyota for Blitz Cub in Japan. And there's the big tight head prop, Harewood. But that's a knock-on, penalty.
No, that's an incorrect ruling. I'm sorry if I'm sounding biased from the sideline.
That's okay.
All those Wairarapa Bush forwards stood still, right in line with me, and Tippy Hyder put them onside. 100%. Sorry to all you North Otago supporters.
You do have to be retiring now, Chelsea. You do have to make an effort to retire.
Well, they were certainly walking back. I would say about 6 inches.
Half a step.
That's called retiring, is it?
It's called retiring. It's going backwards. Gosh. Wairarapa Bush have looked great on attack, but North Otago looking good.
Well, this is a fantastic game of rugby already. It's played at a breakneck speed.
It sure is.
So we're almost at a point a minute for North Otago. They've got the line-out throw on the Wairarapa Bush 22.
Kato there. Looks Tuiba. That's his third line-out win today, and it comes to the big crunch again for Vahu in the midfield. Powerhouse runner for North Otago. And there's a pretty good clean-out there as Matthews finds Dyer. Dyer takes the spot himself, but he's well cleaned up there by Wairarapa Bush. By Big Jerry Samania. And there's another good run. They've got lots of willing runners here, North Otago, lining up. And there's the winger in there hunting. Winner on the inside ball there. That's the left winger. That's Hayden Todd. Played for in the Otago Union last year. And that's a little ball out there to the lock forward, number 5 there. And that's Fergus Reid. Comes out here to the right winger. Try time. Beautiful there to Ollie Knopp. Beautiful play there by North Otago. They're just taking advantage of Wairarapa Bush here. They're just cutting us up through the midfield. Whoa.
Yeah, what we're seeing, but if you go back a few plays, Wairarapa Bush not committing many players to the ruck at all, focusing on their defence. Not a bad option at all, but just getting caught wide there, unfortunately. The spread wasn't there. You know, you can't have 2 guys on one and expect to come away with the treats on that one.
Childsy, what do you think? What are you seeing down there, mate?
I just see some really good ball retention and structure from North Otago. Good support lines. And the number 10, Greg Dyer, looks like he can run a game of rugby. At this stage, you know, with all his experience at the higher level, you can tell. And look, Wairarapa Bush, probably looked a little bit gassed to me in that period of play. It's been played at a breakneck speed. They've just got to get off the ground a bit quicker and get into position a little bit quicker. Get those comms up on defence.
Yeah, I think speed from that ruck when we do have that ball, just to run the opposition around a little bit and force them to tackle a bit more, will be the separator here. Actually, Bodo, to be fair, we've got to get quick ball. 19
points to 0 BG after 15 minutes play.
And saying that, boys, when Bush have had the ball, they've looked good.
Yeah.
Nearly a try down the other end. If they can just hang in there and stay patient, there's no need to panic.
Is Tippy Hyder here looking to kick off again. You'll probably see Charles Mataitai here rushing through. He's done it twice before and got the last one. And that's Alex Odell, and he's got the ball. It's a knock on here. So Wairarapa Bush will get some more ball. We'll get some ball inside the North Otago half. So, gosh, it's just after watching North Otago last week, they played in atrocious conditions, North Otago, against the Swamp Foxes. And they didn't get the chocolates, but they made a big comeback in the second half. Well, they've obviously addressed having a slow start because, man, they have hit the ground running.
Yeah, it's, I guess, it's the old story. It's an 80-minute game, and I know I say that when we're 19-0 down, but we saw a very, very good comeback last week in that first half from Copthorne Wairarapa Bush against South Canterbury. So, not out of the realms of possibility at all.
For sure.
Very, very early days in this match, but we do need to be the team that scores next. There's no doubt about that.
Got a battle here in the scrum. Let's have a look. It's pretty even so far. Nice couple of good scrums there. And the referee just decides to have a reset. I kind of like that battle. That was on the far side. It was actually Bradley Harewood against Tupou Leomanu there. They're having a bit of a battle. They're loving it. You can see it already. As you can, I'm a bit partial to the scrum battle. I know not everyone at home loves it, but I certainly do.
Oh, look, it's such an important part of the game, Bodo, isn't it? And this is where a bit of competitive edge comes in big time.
As here on this side, we've got Jerry Toa Samania against Jake Greenslade, Mr. Fitness himself. Comes in. It's a nice hit. North Otago putting a little bit of pressure on there.
Yeah.
Oh, and the actual prop was talking to the referee during that scrum, convinced him of the penalty. That's very interesting there. Harewood is pumped. The old referee wasn't completely sure of the call. Anyway, let's not go on about the ref because I don't tend to do that. They're young and they're learning and that's all good. So, great scrumming there from North Otago. Love the pressure. Wairarapa Bush have had a very good scrum this year, so a bit of a surprise to be fair.
Yeah, didn't expect to see Tupou to get popped, but...
It's very hard for a tight head prop to do as well.
Yeah, Tupou got popped and Bruce Kuika-Pedersen got popped as well. So that was big pressure from North Otago there.
From big Bradley Harewood. Loving it, the big fella. And he was talking to the ref the whole time. I love it. There's Kato there. And he finds down the back there to big Fergus Reid. Big lock forward. And it comes out there to Matsuyama, who puts a nice ball there. It's good front football. And there's Feki again. Tini Feki. He's just so dangerous. He has been lethal so far. And there's Jack Greenslade, the man that loves the ribeye steak, takes it into the midfield. And there's Matthews. And there's Harewood. And that comes out to Dyer. And that's the big blindside flanker, Rabaka. Oh, he just stepped out. Otherwise, that would have been another one there. Woo! Dangerous stuff.
Yeah, nice footwork from the blindside flanker. Just couldn't quite stay in there, and assistant referee Jeffries got a foot out there on the sideline as Bruce Kuika-Pedersen looks to line up just outside the 22 in the Wairarapa Bush half.
And that's an overthrow there. Odell, North Otago putting a lot of pressure on. There's the left winger there. Making a lovely break there is Hayden Todd. Hayden Todd there, Matthews in there digging. Matthews finding Feki. Feki at first receiver that time. And we've got Matsuyama out there organising the back line. And it comes across here to Duff. Duff to Rabaka. Rabaka, the big man. Oh, that's a good hit there from Wairarapa Bush. It's been offside again, though. It's another advantage. Comes across to Dyer. Out to the left winger, Todd. Hayden Todd, try time.
Yeah, he's done that well.
It's another try, and that's the left winger, Hayden Todd. Outstanding play from North Otago.
Yeah, look, he's done that well. Lovely little step inside there, and could have gone for the corner, could have gone for the big dive, but no. Go for the surety and back yourself and step in there a couple of metres to score that. Charlesy, well-worked try from North Otago, and 24-0 after not even 20 minutes.
It could be a killer blow that for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. You were dead right, BG, in what you said. Bush had to be the next team to score, and they haven't, so that's more than a point a minute with the conversion to come. Just some worrying signs on defence, a lack of urgency for me. And they're going to have to address that in that huddle right now.
As the Kurau boy there gets across for North Otago. Gosh, I'm just loving the rugby though. Watching that there, Feki, as Dyer comes in, he might have pushed that wide.
Yes.
Pushes it wide. So Feki was at first receiver. Came in. Matsuyama came into first five because Dyer was on the other side of the field. Matsuyama was organising it, saw the space. They went straight to the space and scored the try, it is a very poor start by Wairarapa Bush, but to be fair, North Otago has been on fire. They're running really good lines. They're very connected on attack. Their shape looks good to me, and they know exactly what they're trying to do.
They've been allowed to play with the ball though, fellas, and there's also a bit of a lack of line speed from the home team at this stage. These kickoffs though from Tippy have been good. He's gone a bit deeper this time.
And that comes down there, out to Dyer, the first 5. He's been impressive. Down to Cody Cunningham here for Wairarapa Bush. As Cody Cunningham comes across here to Ambrose Curtis. Ambrose Curtis comes across to Tippy Haida. Tippy Haida looking for space. If there's been one weakness in North Otago's game so far, it's it's a beautiful counter ruck, that one. Wow, outstanding. As Matsuyama there puts it down into the 22. Ambrose Curtis looking to go back. He's under huge pressure. And that'll be a 5-metre scrum. Outstanding play. That time Matsuyama, the centre, Childsy, with the kick through.
Taking all the right options, but you know, we caught the ball, had good field position, we swung it wide, but they had a super defensive line. North Otago really stretched right across that field. There was no opportunity to spin that ball. I would have preferred the Bush number 8, Cody Cunningham, just to take that up and get it back towards his tight forwards. He would have had a 15-metre blind set up for the team. So if Wairarapa Bush think they can do the 2 pass from a kick, this North Otago team has obviously done their homework and they've got that well covered.
Yep. So like I was going to say in the commentary, but it was a beautiful counter ruck. Their counter rucking and pressure at ruck's great, but actually their defence, I know we have made some good breaks, you know.
But Tippy got isolated with the 2 pass from the kick. He got isolated out there, and they had a power of numbers waiting for him. The better option would have been just for Cody just to hit it up.
Nice. Yep, absolutely, Charles. I love it.
And maybe we'll see that in the second half, gentlemen, or even the second half of this half with Wairarapa Bush in possession. Maybe we just go back to those good old-fashioned pods, whether that be 2 left, swing right, or whether that be just a sort of piston-style run. But something's got to change, and it's got to change quickly.
I want to see us get some big contacts. From a Wairarapa Bush point of view, I want to see some big shoulders on. That's what I want to see. I want to see some connection close on the defence. But I mean, this is dangerous stuff because of the way that Bradley Harewood here is going after Tupou. This will be dangerous, you know. Like he's really is fired up. I like this fella.
Yep.
If he carries on playing like this, he's only a young man, and I love seeing young men like this. He's not far off going to be picked up by Otago.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Kids like this just don't last long at this level, you know. He's fired up. He's looking, and he's marking a very good prop out there. Is Bradley Harewood? You know, like Tupou's good. He's been around 4 years at Heartland and never gets done. This is impressive stuff, and he's getting around the field, and he's happy to carry. So,
just looking at that structure there, looking for Ollie Knott to play a big part in this move here, I would say. Hayden Todd.
Oh, he's coming out here on the Hayden Todd's changed wings. Sorry, no, you're right, BG. It's because he's changed wings. As it comes out, he's Tini Feki, and that's the left winger. The left winger over there is Hayden Todd. So you were right, BG. I love how they're changing it around, mate.
Oh, it's great. I think it's fantastic. And what it does is keep the opposition guessing.
Big Vaihu, the number 8, crashing in there. They've got some big potent runners and they use them well as North Otago. And here's Matthews in there looking, that's the pick and go, but he gets well taken care of in there. As Tini Feki in there looking quickly. And it comes out to Urbanside Duff, out to Dyer. Dyer out to centre, Matsuyama. And that's a nice tackle there from Tamilau in the midfield. It's a pick and go there. From North Otago, going to be very hard to stop. There's big Bradley Harewood getting close to the line. He's only a metre out. Jack Greenslade in there again. Big Jack. Mr. Fitness gets close. Jack Matthews in there digging. And it comes out here. It comes out to Tini Feki. Hard to stop. Tini Feki. Try time. Number 2 is it for Tini Feki. Outstanding play from that man. We mentioned him in the pre-match. Try number 14 for North Otago.
29-0, 24 minutes gone here in this Bunnings Heartland Championship match. It's North Otago who are very much on fire up against Copthorne Wairarapa Bush, who at the moment, Childsy, no answers in defence.
No answers whatsoever at the moment. It's be pretty worrying for the coaches looking at the scoreline and the overall desire of the team, I think, to protect their goal line. But you've got to give credit to North Otago. They are patience personified with the ball. They've got a good structure set up. There's big loose forwards running off first fives. There's a little pod system going, but it's generally spread across the field. And I do like their play structure.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
It's looking really good. I love how they're mixing it up. I love how they're bringing players in at different angles. I was looking for that inside ball to Todd before. It didn't quite come when I expected it to come with the next one. So that's great. They are mixing it up. and trying their hand. And to be fair, when you're 31 up, why not?
And I'm loving Tinny Feki out of the old boys. I think he's out of the old boys club. He is looking outstanding player. And that's Kato takes it into contact there. And that's Matthews. And that comes across to Rabaka, the big blindside flanker for North Otago. Gets some good post-contact meters again, the big fella. And there's Dyer. Dyer, beautiful finding space right in the middle of the Wairarapa bush players. As Ambrose Curtis there's just bouncing around. Oh, Wairarapa bush, penalty again. Must have been a late tackle, Charlesy.
Stupid from Rynell.
We just didn't need that.
Absolutely stupid play.
As Dyer's getting a bit of treatment in the background. Gosh, didn't need that. North Otago absolutely on fire here at 31 points to nil after 26 minutes. The most impressive rugby I've seen this year from any Heartland province. And we do something pretty stupid like that. This is a time we need to be disciplined, get connected. Just very impressive fellas.
The wings switching back for North Otago.
Love how they're interchanging.
Yeah, Ollie Knopp heading back over to his right wing. And Hayden Todd coming back to the left. Lovely move with him involved before. I thought that was really, really good.
So what I also really, really like is how their big runners, they're not making the same runner do lots of work. So they'll have Rabaka, and then they'll sit Rabaka back for a bit, and then they'll let another one of their big boys, Tui Bar, or, you know. So they're really smart in everything they're doing. You know, they're not just playing awesome, they're almost conserving energy. Like, everything's smart, left and right of the ruck.
Exactly.
They're smart side, they're well coached. This is very, very good to watch. There's Kato with the short one there, and then goes down there to Fergus Reid. Let's see how their maulers, everything else has been outstanding.
Yeah, they've got a good march on now. They did earlier on too, which led to that first strike.
As Rabaka takes it in the back, Rabaka at the back of that, the blindside flanker, Wairarapa Bush coming through, penalty.
Yeah, they're trying to get a hand on that right upper bush, but...
There's got a free shot here, North Otago, looking very dangerous. Matthews in there digging. Referee says, I've had enough. Matthews takes a quick tap. No, not on the mark, says the referee.
He's
Do
slow.
you know what that penalty was for?
He said collapsing the maul. Gosh, I didn't really want to comment on that one, Childsy, because the player had come...
I'll have a comment on it. I didn't see a collapse maul myself.
Well, it wasn't a collapse maul. The player came right through the middle and got onto the ball, and the player fell. So
Kuika Pedersen just went in and challenged and tried to stop them all. And,
Correct.
And the guy popped up, and I'm just...
correct. No, 100%. That's not being biased at all, mate. That's just is what it is, right? But like I say, we do get the young refs in this level, and they do have to get confidence and learn.
What we need, fellas, is a little bit of luck from the referee, don't we?
Yeah. But you know what?
And the lotto numbers.
What I will say, though, for everybody listening, is that North Otago are making their own luck. So when a side's this dominant, you know, like, the referee, it's hard, you know, like, North Otago have been phenomenal, I think. It comes there, Matthews to Feki. Tinny Feki looking for 3 already in the first 30 minutes. And it comes there, and there's the big number 8, Vaihu charging. Oh, he's only a metre out from the line, the big fella. Matthews coming out, swings. Oh, intercept by Ambrose Curtis. Stops another try there, does Ambrose Curtis. And that's out in the corner. Whoa, there's just pressure galore. Every time North Otago in possession, there is big pressure. Wairarapa Bush here looking to go to an early change. Stanley Wright Jr. looking to come on.
Yeah, look, the pressure they're under is probably telling in a couple of different areas. Not sure where the front row at this point is it, personally, but nonetheless, Wairarapa Bush feeling it. It's like the first dinner at the mother-in-law's, really, isn't it?
As Kato finds big Fergus Reid there in the middle line, and it comes to the back here. Looks like Kato's looking for the ball. Kato's on the ball. Duff blows over.
He's done a bit of rolling on that front.
We got a little bit of luck there, Childsy. Looks like he had a North Otago player in front.
Yep, that's the luck we need.
There's a little bit of luck there we're asking for, and that's bad luck there for Big Jerry. He's had to come off with a knee injury, does Jerry Toa Samania, and Stanley Wright Jr. comes on. And this is going to be a huge challenge for young Stanley Wright Jr. This North Otago pack is looking mean. He's going to have to really, really man up here. This is a big, big challenge for the young fella.
This is the first dinner at the mother-in-law's, mate, with the extended family. This is a tough one.
The grandparents.
Aunties, uncles, everything.
Oh,
it's an early push. Be careful of that.
Sometimes when you're under a bit of pressure, though, you're so tight you want to get that hit on, you know.
I'm not sure. Lovely comment on our Facebook page Dave or Joe are quite keen to come out of retirement.
And you just want to get that hit when your scrum's under pressure and someone's putting it on. You just want to get in there and hit them, you know.
Very much so.
So that's why you can sometimes push over the mark, and that's what Wairarapa Bush are trying to do at the moment. They're trying to load and get a big hit on.
You can see Jerry hasn't moved terribly far. He's having a good watch on the sideline. He wants to have a look at the scrum and see how it goes.
Good hit there from Greenslade. Oh, and there goes the pressure. Wairarapa Bush have just managed to hold up. And he's picked up from Cody Cunningham. Smart went with the screw of the scrum, which is nice play. There's a knee down there, so this will be a release from North Otago. Wairarapa Bush in good position to clear here. Could still be a good exit. Stanley Wright Jr. gets his first carry, but that's right over the ball there as Captain Matty Duff. Whoa, The 81-game veteran. Quick take from Fecky. Fecky takes the ball, beats one. Fecky looking for a hat trick. Fecky beats two, beats three. He's with a half a metre from the try. And there it is. And that was set up there from Tini Fecky, but he didn't score the try. The try scorer there, I think, could be the number 8 Vaihu. We might just have to get confirmation there from sideline Mark Childs, but I think that was the number 8. He's had a very big game. Kasimila Valu.
The number 8's the try scorer.
Yep.
Kasimila Vaihu.
Yeah, he's been huge. He's got some big running power, that fella.
Number 8, Kasimila Vaihu. And the conversion successful.
Wow. I'm just sitting here impressed. I'm just impressed. I really like what they're bringing, you know. Jason Forrest, the head coach, and Scotty Barnes and Barry Matthews, some experienced people in there, and they've just got a really good system. They look really well connected. Just really enjoying this, guys, I have to say. I mean, I'm a Wairarapa Bush supporter, but I just love watching good rugby.
Yeah, and they're certainly putting it on us, aren't they, North Otago? They are looking very good. And I don't know, you mentioned Boda last week, some pretty atrocious conditions. I'm not sure who they played first, but I tell you what, look out.
I know.
Because they are back on.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're Thames Valley. They only just lost, and Thames Valley are going to be in the top 4. They've changed wings again. Ollie Knott takes that one from the kickoff, does Ollie? North Otago there, just looking for a nice clean exit back to Dyer, to McCarthy. McCarthy looking to clear, and McCarthy gets it back to halfway. All right, here we go for Wairarapa Bush. Let's see what we can do with the ball in hand as Hyra takes it back into the play. Comes to Cooper. Cooper out of the Maris Club, beats 2. Cooper gets to within 5 metres of the line. Wairarapa Bush looking for quick ball. It's in there for Hyra, out to Bruce Kaweka Peterson. Peterson getting within 5 metres of the line. Wairarapa Bush here. When they actually have had some ball, they've been very good. And that comes out to big Stanley Wright Jr., who takes it forward another metre. And it comes here, and there's big Tapo coming on the inside. But he knocks it on. No, gosh, Wairarapa Bush, just no patience. Gosh. And it comes back here to the 40-metre line down to Ambrose Curtis.
Advantage over.
And Hayden Cooper takes it back. Hayden Cooper beats another one again.
He's done very well there.
Looking dangerous is big Hayden Cooper, and it comes to Ambrose Curtis, comes across here, and that's the blindside flanker Wakefield. And let's have a look, it's the right winger, Charles Mataitai, runs straight over the top,
Great try.
He just bumped off Ben McCarthy like he wasn't there, and that's not a surprise. When Charles gets the ball, he is super dangerous as Charles Mataitai out of the Maris Club. And there's a bit of a hit back from Wairarapa Bush.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a long time coming in this half, hasn't it? There's only by the time this kick goes over, about 6 minutes to go. That's what we've been wanting about 20 minutes ago. That said, we've been the victims of very little ball possession because North Otago have just controlled the ball so well.
Yeah, guys, have you seen an error from this North Otago side other than a couple of kickoffs that they haven't quite taken?
No, not really.
No, I haven't, Childsy. It's been mistake-free rugby.
I don't think have they given away a penalty?
Yes, they have.
One.
I
think it's just one penalty. Very few knock-ons. It's just been a clinic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I completely agree with you, Matt Childs. They're just very together. It's beautiful rugby. I love their structure. They're well coached.
I watched our defence that last try North Otago got, and look, you know, the boys were getting up off the ground, but it's just this ability to control the ball and the way they've set their attack structure up. I mean, Tommy Lau made a tackle, got up, made another one. Bruce Kaweka Peterson made a tackle, got up, made another one. There is some effort there. It's just this all-round quality performance from North Otago, which, as you did right, we haven't seen so far this season from any Heartland side.
No.
But I do think the turf is suiting their style as well. certainly with the pace of the game.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming they would have arrived yesterday, given themselves a bit of time to get... some of these players would have played, no doubt, on the turf before, but nonetheless, just working out quickly. Backs love this place because it's a little quicker and it provides a great opportunity, especially in conditions like this, for good running rugby.
As Dyer kicks off down there, and it's well taken by Hayden Cooper. Hayden Cooper's been very good for Wairarapa Bush. I love seeing the young players come through. Comes there to Tapo, who just needs to hold on to the ball. Unfortunately, he's knocked it on a couple of times today as the big fella. And Pickering in there, probably go to his box kick. No, goes wide, and it goes to Tafar. Tafar there looking for space. Comes down to Dyer. Dyer there, the first 5. He's got options galore, has Dyer. And he finds the big man again. Vahu takes it, smashing into the Wairarapa Bush. Kasimila Vahu. And it comes out here, and it comes out to McCarthy. Ben McCarthy takes it into contact, but Kato, the hooker, has nice clean out there, and it comes back to first 5, and it comes out there to big Fergus Reid. The big lock forward, Fergus Reid beats 2, the big fella. Fergus Reid into space.
He's got no
support, so he just does the smart thing, and Matty Duff, the captain, 81 game veteran, in there to clean out. Comes across to Dyer, out to Matsuyama, and it goes backwards. Dyer picks it up. Dyer, try time. Greg Dyer, the first 5-8, and that was a great break from Fergus Reid, and Greg Dyer gets the chocolates.
Yeah, look, you've got to make sure your left and right, your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, your guard dogs, whatever you want to call them, have got to be very, very well covered against this North Otago side. They're taking every opportunity. And when that's a great run from a lock forward too.
Oh, look,
had a couple of wheels there.
I'm loving Fergus Reid. He's on fire. Look, there's so much about. I'm now saying their communication to get the ball to space. From my observation, Charles, he's really, really good.
You bang on there, Boda. It's a joy to watch. The ball control, the accuracy of the passing, the pass right out in front. There's no passes to the hip.
I know.
And look, a glaring missed tackle there, which the lock forward obviously
in the
straight through the defensive line. And look, Matt Perry for me this season hasn't really put a foot wrong for Bush in the first 2 games. I'd probably be looking to get him on. Defensively, he's very sound.
Yep.
Matt Perry, so he adds a little bit more size, a little bit more bulk to the loose forwards.
This has been an incredibly impressive start for everybody down there in Oromaru. Watching this, 43 points to 5 after 37 minutes play. Whew. As Fergus Reid in there takes the kick off after that big break that set up the try. As Matthews comes across to Rabaka, the big blindside flanker, always willing for work. He's been ripped out there. And there's big Stanley Wright Jr. who's looking to return a bit of action. Comes out there to Pickering. And there's the second 5, Tafar, who takes it into contact. Oh, no, it's nothing. It's just play on. So Tini Feki, of course, back there to McCarthy. McCarthy looking to clear. I don't think that's going to find touch. Just finds touch. Great clearance there by Ben McCarthy. How was that turnover, Charlesy? Did you pick that one up?
Had my back turned, sorry.
Yeah.
I think Tupou put a good shot on and the ball spilt clear. But again, that ball was lying on the ground there. There just wasn't enough urgency to dive on it for me. In that passage of play, North Otago just wanted the ball more.
Yeah, so right in front of the North Otago Rugby Supporters Club that have travelled up from Whitestone Country. Waitaki.
What's the referee calling there? Is he saying he's just not ready? Referee needs a drink, water. Is that...
Well, it was a perfect line out from Copthorne. That was actually a touch weird. Anyway, he just stopped the play because he wanted to have a chat. As Brucey Kaweka-Peterson goes to the back of the line, finds Wakefield. That combination's been working well this year. Goes to the back of the maul. But look, North Otago just applying good pressure. And that was Rabaka there who was putting some good pressure on. But Wairarapa Bush here looking to go for the second advantage. Wairarapa Bush get an advantage now. So if we can retain possession, the referee's very, very keen to give you the advantage. He's very, very keen to penalise. But the thing is North Otago's had all the advantage, so they've had the penalties. Well, that was a bit tough on Matty Duff. I thought he liked the Wairarapa Bush one earlier. I thought Matty Duff got through the middle of our maul then. Yeah, I couldn't see too much wrong with that.
No.
But, there's all these technicalities in rugby.
Yeah, for sure.
Wasn't another collapsing, was it, gentlemen?
Well, yeah.
No, it was just a pretty decent contest at more time.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought. Wairarapa Bush were getting themselves organised, making a couple of metres. North Otago were defending it well. don't think anyone was coming in from the side. Or?
Didn't look like it. Matty Duff got straight through the middle. He had over 80 games of Heartland anyway. Comes down the back there and there's that combination again. Kawika, but Nell knocks it on. Ryan Nell's had a really, really tough first half. Giving away some penalties and now he's knocked it on. And that's referee has called. That is half time here at Trust House Memorial Park. BG.
Wow, 43 points to 5 on a rampant North Otago side. They have been absolutely on fire. Wairarapa Bush will not be happy with their defensive effort, certainly in that first half, nor the speed of the ball. It's got to be delivered quicker. Our line speed's got to be up in their face. We saw that earlier on. Where we did get penalised for something that happened earlier, but the line speed was forcing the backs into a situation where they were going to drop the ball.
Yeah, Bruce, tough first half. North Otago really come to play today. Great ball control and all their all-round skills with their passing. What's going on out there?
Yeah, they're a good outfit. They haven't had the start of the season that they've wanted, neither have we. But obviously they're the ones that are wanting to come out and have a fight for it. So we've just got to find that sting in us. We know we got it because we showed it last week, but we can't be leaving games to the 40th minute.
And at times today, they've looked good with the ball in hand. It's just getting the right opportunities and retaining that position, trying to tie them out a bit more.
Yeah, just make things stick, really.
Make things stick.
Philosophy, and we're just not doing it. Everyone's just going individual rather than just going as a 15.
Okay, get back in there. Good luck.
Yeah, tough first half, gentlemen. But if you're a North Otago supporter, you'll be going money well spent on that trip up north. They have looked very, very good, very slick, very quick, crisp passing, good line running, and some pretty good defence.
Yeah, it's 1 to 15 performance, isn't it? Like the forwards are doing the job for the 10 and the 12. I mean, they're setting the platform. The line-outs function beautifully. They've got a good scrum. Their work around the breakdown is accurate when they've got the ball and with good physicality. They're putting pressure on Hopthorn, Wairarapa Bush when we've got the ball at the breakdown. You've just got to tip your hat to them. As Bruce Kawika-Pedersen said, they've turned up to play. They're desperate without a win this season as well. So what are we looking at? 43-5?
Yep. 43 points to 5.
Have we seen bigger comebacks in the history of Heartland Rugby?
I don't know if we've seen one that big.
Gentlemen, today could well be the day, but I tell you what, North Otago play like they did in the first half, they will take this match comfortably. What we need to see is a little bit more urgency and a little bit more of that, solid structure. We're seeing signs of it, but it's just not coming off.
I think the likes of Tafar and Hayden Cooper, they're actually having not bad games.
Yep.
When you look at what they're doing out there. Tafar, he's changing the angle. We'll take a break now and we'll see you shortly.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Trust House Memorial Park for this Heartland Clash. It is Copthorne Wairarapa Bush hosting North Otago. And I tell you what a first half from the visitors. 43-5 they lead after 40 minutes of footy. And the changes have been rung for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. Of note, though, is jersey number 19. You see the big bald fella. That is, of course, BJ Campbell. Absolute stalwart, a wonderful, wonderful servant of Wairarapa Bush rugby. A man with a big ticker and a bloody nice guy to boot, actually, to be fair. Stalwart of the Ekatahuna Rugby Club. And just impressive playing his 50th game. He's played at Heartland, he's played Bees Boda, and he's by no mean feat one of those 100% loyal to the core Wairarapa Bush players.
Really rap for BJ Campbell. Really rap for BJ Campbell. I will agree with you there, BG. He's kept the Ekatahuna Club here in the Wairarapa going for many years. He's been the captain of Wairarapa Bush. He's been in, he's been out, and he's still here, and he's still going hard. Good on you, BJ, and Wayne, congratulations to your family as well.
Absolutely, mate. We very much salute you on that. Well, not a good restarts from Copthorne Wairarapa Bush, not making the 10. It's a North Otago scrum right on halfway.
Here we go again.
Man, we've seen how they can attack. Again.
All right, scrum time. Wairarapa Bush have been under pressure like they have in every other facet. Right here in front of us. Wairarapa Bush just pushing over the mark a little bit there. Matthews.
Obviously a bit of discussion here at scrum time.
This is going to be good to have a look at Bradley Harewood. I've been, like I said in the commentary in the first half, really impressed with that young man.
You boys, you picked up the massive changes to the Copthorne Wairarapa Bush team.
Certainly have. They've rung the changes, Childsy. Everyone's on.
There's six substitutions.
It's another great scrum there from North Otago. It comes out there to McCarthy. Ben McCarthy puts it down here into the corner. Is that a 50-20? No, because the scrum might have been over. Oh, it was right on halfway, wasn't it?
It's called the 50-22.
Beautiful start from North Otago. They're just carrying on from where they left off, to be fair. I mean, we made the mistake from the kick-off, but nice structured play. Beautiful kick by McCarthy, putting it straight down into the corner. North Otago swings straight back onto attack. And here's this impressive hooker, Kato, at a Toyota Verblitz, the professional league in Japan. Down the back there, finding that could be big. That is the big lock forward there. That is Tuiba. And it comes out there to Kato at the back. The impressive hooker comes on the inside, gets up to 6 metres from the line. North Otago in there with the clean out. And it comes across there to big Rabaka, the big blindside flanker, crashing forward there for North Otago. And Matthews in there digging. Matthews coming out here to the first out to Greenslade with the cutout ball to Tini Feki looking for 3. And it's a quick ball there for North Otago. Matthews, and there's Greenslade looking for 2. Mr. Fitness himself.
Jackal Queka Pedersen.
Did he get it? Not quite there. And there's the blindside flanker. That was Rabaka. And that's a Wairarapa Bush over that ball there, but there's North Otago managing. And that comes out there to the first 5 Dyer looking for 2. And there it is. First 5 Greg Dyer. It only took a matter of 2.5 minutes. North Otago in again. Second try to first 5 Greg Dyer.
Well, I think it took just over 2 minutes, gentlemen, for them to score in the first half. So I hope we're not looking at 86 at this point. But boy, oh boy. I would have hated to have been a fly in the ointment on that, or fly on the wall rather, and then a few of them put into the ointment in the changing room at half time. That many changes is a remarkable amount to make, and expect 15 to gel again solid on the field. We certainly weren't seeing that in the first half.
Another try there from Greg Dyer, Childsy. The first 5. He's got a lot of kicks. He's run this game, and now he's got 2 tries going very well.
Piling up the points, isn't he, gentlemen? But you'd have to be gutted as the coaching staff for the Bush making all those changes, and then the first play of the second half, it's an error. It's just not the way you want to start the second half, especially after all the changes. And 50-22, God, they just can't go wrong today, can they?
Oh, and Dyer manages to miss that one.
Well, they've missed a few conversions from Dyer, but he's an impressive player who's basically controlling the game off a sensational forward performance so far from North Otago.
Luke Wormsley with the restart now.
kicks it down here, and this will come down to the big Fergus Reid, the big lock forward, and it comes out of Greenslade. Mr. Fitness crashes it forward. He loves, oh, that's a high tackle. Loves the work, that fella. And it comes out there to Rabaka, who does a short ball out there to Vahu. Vahu takes it into the Wairarapa Bush defence with a lot of, he was very vigorous. Love Rabaka's running. He runs with genuine power. And there's Matthews. Kicks it down here. And let's see what we can do here from Wairarapa Bush. We can get some ball in hand. Is Wairarapa Bush returning it here?
Oh, that's a great run. Support out wide. Oh, no.
Charles Mataitais look dangerous when he gets a chance. Out in fact, our wingers.
Sensational run from Mataitai there, and had support. Just the pass just a little bit out in front.
As Charles scored the only try for Wairarapa Bush, and the other winger, Hayden Cooper, has actually been taken off, but he had an outstanding first half. So the wingers have looked really, really dangerous from Wairarapa Bush. Just can't play with no ball. Looks like there's some changes here for North Otago. I suppose they can afford to start bringing off players, to be fair. This game is done and dusted. And I'm not going early with that. This game is gone. This has been highly impressive from these North Otago boys.
Have a little faith, gentlemen. Maybe Susie hasn't kicked in yet.
Yeah, this game is gone, BG. She's gone, Burger. But let's enjoy a beautiful performance here from the North Otago boys and hope we see some heart from our Wairarapa Bush boys.
Oh, that's a good scrum. That's what we're looking for. Good scrum from them. Little chip over the top. Beautiful. Run coming through. Walmsley picks up.
Out to Ambrose. Ambrose takes it into contact. He hasn't had much ball. And there's Benazi. Benazi Ward takes it into contact. It's his second game for Wairarapa Bush. Could be his third today, sorry. Comes out to Walmsley. Walmsley out to big Matt Marsoe in the midfield. He's running a little bit high there, but some good support from Wairarapa Bush. North Otago setting well. As Ward in there digging. Comes across to Stanley Wright Jr. Oh, that tries to pop the pass. It's knocked on. Just needed to have some patience, boys.
Yeah, look, it went a little forward as well before that. So.
Comes out there to Matthews, out to Dyer, out to McCarthy. McCarthy looks dangerous on attack, does it, McCarthy? So we've got, Harewood is off. And there's that's number 19. We have to start getting some of these. Ball. And then we come across here. Oh, and there's Dyer. Dyer running into space. Beautiful little chip there. Ollie Knopp looking to come through. Can Ollie Knopp? Well done from Ambrose Curtis. Oh, no, he knocked it on. Lovely play. North Otago, everything they do today is just turning to gold. And he's ruled the knock on there. So North Otago is going to get a scrum 5 metres out, and we'll get to see some of the replacements here. Number 16, Cam Rowland. He's on at hooker there. Number 17 for North Otago, Tui Fua. He's come on at loosehead prop. So number 18 is Sawyers. He's come on at prop. Number 20, Lungwai, Lawrence Lungwai, has come on and he is at number 8. No, he's locking. Number 16's actually gone to the flank. So Cam Rowland's on the flank. What about in the backs team?
I tell you what, they've done their job today, haven't they, those boys?
Oh, highly impressive.
They have been just on fire.
Max Sawyer's on at number 18.
As Matthews finds Fecky, Tini Fecky, powering to the line as well. Oh, it's a turnover by Luke Walmsley.
Yeah, better defence here, Matt Perry.
Matt Perry, good. The East Coast boy from Wharearapa.
Well, here's the defensive bomb, BG.
Haven't seen one of those for a while. Oh, it's been picked up, but it's gone forward.
Knock on. Well, we talked about this a while ago, the defensive bomb. Would it make a reappearance in senior rugby?
2 weeks ago we mentioned this, and then boom, out it comes. May have been a sign of desperation, but we'll take it.
It's just slightly off the side of Benazi's boot, I do believe. And looking at the structure of the Wairarapa Bush side, one thing I would question is Bruce Kueka-Pedersen on attack being put out to the edge of the field on the sideline. I, for me, would not have that guy on the sideline or on the side of the field or down those tram lines. I would have that guy right in the middle of the field, where he can get his hands on the ball as often as he can and try and create a bit of havoc. For me, I think he's wasted out there, boys. Don't know how you feel about that.
No, he's a very impactful player.
Yeah, I'd be looking to put someone like BJ Campbell out there, mate, if I was going to run those lines.
Well, I actually wouldn't have any forwards out there.
Would you?
No. I wouldn't play a 1-3-3-1. I mean, look at where all the damage has been done. They're winning the forward battle. We've got to get more numbers in there. We've got to get more numbers in the middle of the field, retain our own ball, and then, on the odd occasion, you're going to have a loose forward that gets stuck out there that can, stick out there when the ball comes back to them. But to be honest, I think the Wairarapa Bush team needs more safety and numbers around the ball, around the carry. We did see a 50-50 ball thrown there, and that's the desperation that happens when you're 48-5 down on the scoreboard.
Childsy, I concur, mate.
Scrum penalty.
2 years ago, the Auckland Blues played the final against the Crusaders, and they played that style, and the Leon McDonald style got absolutely exploited by Razor, and they made it look like fools, the Blues. They ended up losing in the semi-final by about 40. When that style's not working, unfortunately, it just gets absolutely exploited viciously, as North Otago's done to Wairarapa Bush today. You need to get players on the ball, and you just need to man up and play hard rugby, quite frankly.
You get more numbers around the ball, then you can retain some position and get a bit more pride back in your performance. Get a bit more continuity and confidence with safety and numbers.
And that's a good... Wairarapa Bush actually get that from the line out. Number 4 there, Tuibar knocks it on from North Otago. So Wairarapa Bush actually going to get a free exit here. Comes out to BJ Campbell. Oh no, that's Matt Perry. Matt Perry there takes it forward. Well, he ended up getting 10 metres, Matt Perry. That was a great exit. As Luke Wormsley looks to come down, but doesn't get a very good contact on that, does Luke, and it's only ends up about 14 metres from the line.
Look, we're still stuck in the 22, boys, and we've been there for a reasonable period of time, which shows a slightly better defensive effort.
The breeze has actually picked up a little bit. The northerly was going to come in later on this afternoon to be quite a bit stronger. Reading my weather forecast, fellas.
Nice.
We know about your weather forecast, Childsy.
But it is in favour of North Otago in the second half, and that kick wasn't struck very well by Luke, but they do have the breeze.
The ref's just done that again. He did that in the first half.
He's pointed to...
He just stops play, doesn't give a free kick, and gives the ball back to the attacking team in the middle of lineouts.
Lost on me, that one.
I don't think I've ever seen that. He's done it twice. Anyway, it's Kato throws into the line out, comes to the back, and beautiful
bullet throw that boy in.
Oh, that's a great run round the front there. That was powerhouse by Cam Rowland. And it comes out there to the big loose head prop there, and that's Tuifua smashing it into contact, the big fella.
Good tackle, Mataitai there.
And there's through the middle there is the other big fella who's just come on, trying to get all these replacements. That's Lawrence Lungwai, and it comes out here. And there's Tuifua crashing it up. He wants to get some contact. And there's Lawrence Lungwai again. And there could be a turnover there for Wairarapa Bush in there hunting. Matthews in there. Good defence from Wairarapa Bush. A little bit of heart being shown here. A little bit of mana.
That's what we've been lacking, boys. It's exactly what we needed.
Dyer comes across. That's Rabaka. Look out. Rabaka, the big man. Woohoo, he's been good today. Savianka Rabaka. He's just a big runner who likes take contact. And he ran at the weak shoulder that time, and that was another very impressive try. That's try number 8 for this very impressive North Otago side. 52 minutes gone, 53 points to 5.
Yeah, North Otago scoring a point a minute, and deservedly so, the way they're playing. Whilst they've been held up a little bit more in the second half, shall we say the steamroller is North Otago is rolling on, and Childsy, we're seeing a little bit more heart, a little bit more on defence, but I agree with your comment earlier now. You're just getting those forwards in there, but that's what North Otago are doing well. The forwards are in there, and then they're flicking wide.
You got Matt Perry in there. He's added a bit of fire. But look, you got a big blindside standing out on the edge there. But the two defenders just stood there and watched him. Didn't press up. Show some ticker, show some heart, and get up and make a tackle, get up and chop him. But it's just like, let's hang back and let him run over and score a try. It's weak. I'm sorry, but I've had enough.
Well, it's all the fives. It's all the fives. 55-5 now, and nearly 55 minutes gone.
And I want to see some counter-rucking, Childsy. I want to see some go. Fly into some rucks, boys. Down to Rabaka. The big man takes it again, the try scorer, as he crashes into the Wairarapa Bush defence. Cam Rowland was looking there, but it goes back to Dyer. Dyer puts a big bomb up down there to Ambrose Curtis at fullback for Wairarapa Bush. Ambrose knocks it back, but he's got plenty of time. Ambrose looking to take on the defence. Ambrose looking for space. He comes out here to Soli Malatai. Sully takes it back to the halfway, and some good retention there from Wairarapa Bush as Ward comes out to Campbell in his 50th cap today. BJ Campbell from the Ikarahuna Club as Ward comes across to Tafar. Oh, good shot.
Yeah, good line speed. Good line speed from North Otago. They're chancing their arm a little bit with one runner there, but again, they haven't really got much to lose when they're 50 points ahead.
As Matt Marsoe takes it into the clean out. Ward finding Stanley Wright Jr. out to back to Wormsley. Wormsley sees space. Wormsley, that's an intercept though.
It's knock on from North Otago.
Yep, knock on. There was huge space there. If Wormsley had have gone through that gap and then those players had to run through, that was actually no one left.
Yeah.
Even though it's miles out from the try line, there was players galore.
But, we talked about this before, but don't force that pass, Charlesy. They're just going that one step too early when trying to give that ball, because the option was there for those two runners to come through and a nice crisp pass to go. As Matt Marsoe makes his way to the sideline. And it looks like the player replacing him is actually Sam Siossi. So there's a bit of a shuffle round in the forwards.
Bruce Kweka-Pedersen onto the flank.
Beautiful. I like that.
So I like that move from the coaches.
So do I. And he'll have a different role. He doesn't have to stand out on the wing. He can actually get right in the guts of it. You'll see a bit of a change here now. He's that influential as Brucey.
Benazir Ward's service so far been pretty
good.
Slick, boys.
Yep, happy. Great scrum there from the loose head prop replacement. Woo-hoo! He's excited, the big fella. And that's the big number 18 there who's taking the backs. That's Max Sawyers. He is loving it. Comes on there and puts the heat on.
Well, Sammy Siossi goes on first scrum. Got the heat from the North Otago boys there.
Stanley Wright Jr. just needs to try and stay square. He got worked over that time around. That's another nice kick there from North Otago. Just keeping Wairarapa Bush down with this northerly at their back now. It's going to be a tough half for Wairarapa Bush. Like we've been saying, we just want to see some heart at this point.
Davies makes his way to the field there for North Otago.
So we've got a new halfback for them. Choice.
The fullback, Ben McCarthy off.
Ben McCarthy as well. Cool. And who's come on from, is that Fee now? Or has Dyer gone back? And we'll work that out for you. Oh, great move at the front. And that's try time. And he just poured through there.
North Otago bringing up 60.
I'd say that's the winger, Childsy, but I can't see. If you can just get a confirmation on that try scorer.
That was Jake Matthews.
Jake Matthews, the halfback. So, beautiful play there from Jake Matthews. That's his first try. Try number 8.
9, isn't it?
Try number 9. Yep. For North Otago. Beautiful move at the front. North Otago have just pulling out all they can now. It's now that you're on top, the game's done. You can just start to roll out your moves. There's no pressure. You can start to have a lot of fun and try things.
Well, we say the game's done, boys, but not for North Otago. There's 23 odd minutes left on the clock for them to rack up more points.
Well, they could be looking for a record here, right? Wairarapa Bush, this is getting close. This will be getting up there, the Wairarapa Bush's biggest defeat of all time, if this carries on.
Yeah.
Some very, very impressive stuff. As Dyer comes in, hits it, and that's straight down the middle again. 62 points to 5, North Otago. 23 minutes left on the clock.
I didn't want to mention the score over the PA there, boys.
Fair call.
Put the crowd into depression.
Yeah. Crowd is very, very quiet here. Nobody's left. Everyone's just quietly on the sideline.
Well, I think everyone's mouth is still open, to be fair, gentlemen, because they can't quite believe this performance from North Otago.
It's time to regain some pride, though, boys. They've got, 23 minutes?
Yep. As Rabaka again just crashes into our defence. He just keeps denting it. Like his post-contact meters are huge. And Matthews puts a kick down here. And there's Mataitai. Mataitai takes the ball. He's been dangerous when he's had a chance, Mataitai. Loves the carry. He's hard to put down. Really hard to put down.
He's been good today, Charles.
Yep.
He's made some tackles as well.
And Wairarapa Bush get a penalty.
One of the very few penalties that North Otago have given away today. Their discipline's been outstanding.
So we'll get a bit of a piggyback here. Hopefully Luke Wormsley can put a bit of heat on and we can get somewhere near the 22 and give us an attacking opportunity.
Bit of breeze out there, isn't there, Charles?
That's a good nudge from Luke. Very good nudge.
Good. It's about 10 metres out from the 22, so a good nudge there.
Oh, look, we're in their territory, boys. That's we haven't actually been in their territory a lot, so we'll definitely take this. But a bit of accuracy needed from this line out, and just having a look at the forwards set up in the midfield. Wormsley. Big run from Wairarapa Bush. This is what we're looking for. This is what we need. Chris passing, some quick ball coming out there. Lovely wee dummy going in there from Ward as he goes down. The forwards are pouring through. It's a lovely wee set up there. North Otago just holding on defence with a quick run and a big hit coming in there on Siossi as they hit the 22. Wairarapa Bush on attack. North Otago's 22. Stanley Wright Jr. with the carry there. As Wairarapa Bush look to Tupou for a big run. Good strength of the man there.
A bit more promising, PG.
Yeah, this is what we've been missing for the last 60-odd minutes. Some good consistent play, some good retention of the ball.
Ambrose Curtis comes across to Bruce Kawika-Peterson. Bruce Kawika-Peterson looking on the sideline. Oh, and it's getting close. We've got within 10 metres of the line now. And there's Sully Malatai coming into contact.
Yeah, not a lot of room there for Sully to move. So he takes it, plays it well. But this is what we need.
And there's
patience.
Big Sam Siossi out of the Maris Club
massive
flying in there with a big run. Coming to Brucey Kawika-Peterson playing on the flank now and wearing the number 2 jersey. As Ward comes across, and it comes to BJ Campbell in his 50th appearance for Wairarapa Bush, driving it forward. The referee said play on. And it comes back here to the fullback Ambrose Curtis. Ambrose Curtis finding Big Stanley Wright Jr. And this is way better from Ward taking it through. That's 12 phases now.
Probably wasn't the smartest move there, but they'll take the penalty. But that's all right. He probably knew that, though, to be fair, that was going to come. So we'll take that. Gentlemen, it is looking a lot better, but our attacking structure on the left and right is nowhere near where it should be. We had options to the left. We didn't have players to the left there when BJ took that ball. That's what we've got to work on. So we've got to put those guys in position they can score rather than get isolated.
Yep, I agree with most of that, BG. I still think Wairarapa Bush are a bit shell-shocked.
Yeah.
I think we're actually a bit shell-shocked, and this is the time, quite honestly, as a rugby player, where you just got to look at your mates and say, I want to play for you, and let's just roll up our sleeves and play for pride, right? But you're right about that structure. There was nothing on the right at all, so North Otago had one player out there and were able to take care of that, right?
Well, the Bush could have just raced around the corner to the left, which means just bouncing off the 9 and getting some momentum going with beating North Otago around the corner. But they just looked a little bit, not confused, but just didn't quite have the flow.
Brucey finds Odell there at the front of the line out.
North Otago piled in there. They want to hold that one up pretty damn quickly, so it shuts down that option.
And Ward takes it out here to Mataitai. He's been dangerous all day. Charles beats 2-3.
Well done, Charles.
Charles Mataitai gets his second try. Nice. He's out there to play the big fella. He's been outstanding for Wairarapa Bush, and he gets his second try. Charles Mataitai. Wow. I'm enjoying that.
As Sam Gemi makes his way out onto the field, Charlesy, who's he likely replacing?
Just let me have a little look-see here. That is the sub-bench.
So let's talk about some positives while Charles is working that out. Charles has been great. Charles Mataitai, BG.
He's been absolutely outstanding. Ball in hand, very, very dangerous. You've just got to give the guy a little bit of room and he's away.
I don't think he's been put down first tackle today. I don't think on the first tackle. Like, he's always breaks the first, sometimes second and third like that run.
So Gami's on for Tupou, Leomanu.
Oh, yep.
Sam Gami.
Oh, yep. Sam Gami might have come onto the front row. Sam Gami is a machine. He can play everywhere.
Another stalwart of the Ikarahuna club.
Surprised to see him not on at half-time, if I was to be honest.
Yep. Potentially starting. As it comes down here to Logan. Like, beautiful take there from Logan Wakefield, the captain of the Wairarapa Bush side. And Ward comes to Stanley Wright Jr. showing a bit of enthusiasm, a bit of tough-ness.
Good carry from Stan.
Takes it forward nicely.
He's retained that well.
Comes across Luke Wormsley, and it comes Brucey Kawika looking to come through. No, the kick was average. And that comes, beaten there. Oh, that's a nice run. He's come on there, Finau, and there's North Otago now with all their replacements on.
Right.
So bear with us on some of the names. because it gets a little bit harder to call, and that's Tini Feki across there to McCarthy. And North Otago here just looking to get back into some phases. And there's Dyer. Dyer taking to the line. Dyer running to the line. Can he get offload? Oh, good defence there.
Guys, this is where we need to be attacking the ruck. This is where we need the turnover ball.
Completely agree. BG. And there's the left winger there. He's had a good game as well. That's Hayden Todd who takes it in. And there's the big replacement, Tui 4. He loves to carry Tui 4. Bumps off 1, 2. Into contact, the big fella. And there's not the right winger for North Otago. North Otago, they're just so comfortable retaining possession as Tini Feki comes across to Tui Bai.
Good stuff, Sam Siossi.
Sam Siossi with the steal to
Put
BJ
a couple of big shoulders on in the last minute.
Love it.
Good on you, Sam.
Yeah, I love it. Bit of pride there from big Sam Siossi.
Oh, lovely double
And
round.
it comes out to Charles Mataitai. Charles Mataitai beats 2, beats 3. Charles Mataitai. And he finds the
Oh, Benazzi Ward's away. What a try.
Ward, and he's going to get his first try for Wairarapa Bush. Oh, well done there to the young man out of the Ikirahuna Club. Benazzi Ward, try time, but once again, Charles Mataitai outstanding. Wairarapa Bush showing some fight here, team.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad no one went home because the tries that are being scored by the home side are starting to look very, very good. This is the fight. This is the eye of the tiger music that we should have had in the changing rooms pre-game. I think this is the strength and the passion they've got. And more importantly, they've taken that quickly, which just says to me, there's 15 minutes, boys. Let's make a bloody good match of this.
Fiula Tamilau makes a nice little run over there, puts Charles into just a smidge of space.
Yeah.
Look out. You know, like Charles Mataitai is that dangerous. Like, he's to be fair to Charles, he's actually been doing this every time he's played for Wairarapa Bush in the last 2 years.
Yeah, completely.
And I actually thought Hayden Cooper on the other wing was just as dangerous today.
Yeah.
It's just that North Otago's been so outstanding with their ball retention and their play that Wairarapa Bush haven't been had a chance to show it.
Well, it looks like Matthew Duff is returning to the field as an injury replacement.
And that'll be for the big lock, mate. He's had an outstanding game. I'm pretty sure that's Apinisa Tuiba.
Gentlemen, what about, Hayden Cooper was going pretty well.
He was going outstanding.
So I would have thought maybe he could have gone to fullback. And, you get Solly on, so Solly, Charles and Hayden, who all play for Marist.
And Tafar.
Because Ambrose Curtis, he didn't do much in the first half.
Yep.
I was a bit surprised to see Hayden not come out in the second half.
Mate, some of the Marist boys have made a huge impact.
He could be injured potentially.
Sam Siossi, Stan Wright. I've been really impressed. As it comes down here.
Oh, another one from Wakefield.
Yeah, and again, Logan's had a very solid game too.
Yeah, always good, isn't he? And there's big Sam Gammy. He loves to carry. He's a hard worker. We've got some very hard workers in there now. Luke Wormsley coming across out to Tafar, who does a cutout ball to Ambrose Curtis. Ambrose Curtis looking for space. They've tied him up well today, Ambrose Curtis. As North Otago here looking to show good defence. And that was Fiula. Oh, bad luck. Bad luck for Wairarapa Bush. 62 points to 19 now with 14 minutes to go. Wairarapa Bush here, but Rabaka now is cramping up a little bit, the big fella. And on this turf, you can get a bit of cramp because it is very, very fast. We agree with the comments coming across. We would have left Hayden Cooper out there ourselves. We thought he had an amazing first half. But Rabaka down here getting a drink. Maybe taking some salt pills there.
Well, the other thing too, boys, is the slowing down of the game when Wairarapa Bush is just starting to build some momentum. Very much, again, works in North Otago's favour, doesn't it? For whatever reason. Because we are starting to get that momentum, albeit a little bit late, but it certainly is there.
So just confirming Hayden Cooper was not injured. They were all tactical substitutions at half-time.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Penalty to North Otago. He's ruled that Stan Wright has collapsed that scrum. That loose head prop who's come on, like we've mentioned a few times, he's a Max Sawyers, is absolutely loving the battle. North Otago is starting the front row and their replacement front row are looking fantastic. As Dyer puts it down into the Wairarapa, well inside the Wairarapa Bush 22. So they've used a few moves here. They've got moves around the front, moves through the middle, moves out the back, and because their line-out's functioning so well, they really are getting through their different options, Childsy.
Options galore, and they've got their line-out throwing too has been absolutely on point, as I say that.
But they get it back here and it comes out, it comes around the back. And they're looking very dangerous again here. And there's Sawyers. We've been mentioning him in the commentaries. Come on, he's had some real impact, the big fella. And there's the big number 17, Tui Fua. Crashing forward. He loves the carry, that big fella. Slower ball though. That's Matthews. And that's a little short ball. It's a nice line there from North Otago. Penalty.
The ball just spits out, ref. What's he saying here? It was a good shot from the outside shoulder there.
It was.
The Wairarapa Bush defender, I think it's either Perry or Gammy.
So he said there
came in and read that.
He said there was no clear release. Childsy, the ref. Just looking at his call. I was sitting there waiting for him to make his call. Yeah. So Gammy's gone on at tight head prop now. So Stan has gone to loose head prop. Okay. Brucey's on the open side, so lots and lots of changes there for Wairarapa Bush. As Matthews puts the ball in. And Davies, number 21, he's looking very dangerous too. He's quick. Tini Feki coming round to the left-hand side. Number 8, Rabaka picks up. He's moved into number 8 now. Comes out there to Matthews, and there's Sawyers, the big prop forward, takes it forward, another carry from the big fella. And it comes, look out, Tini Feki. Beautiful ball. Try time. I think that could be McCarthy. I'm not sure if he's been taken off or not, but it looks very much like him. And he's had an outstanding game today, if that's Ben McCarthy, the fullback. It could be, it's hard to tell because there's so many replacements on now.
Well, I don't think either side, mate, to be fair, would have expected to have this many replacements on, this deep into the game. But North Otago obviously been given that opportunity, and some very stern words, no doubt, said to a few of these players at halftime for Cops on Wairarapa Bush.
Childsy's just found out that it was Cam Rowland who scored. So he's actually the replacement hooker, Cam Rowland, and he's actually been playing on the flank. So it's pretty versatile out there.
Yeah, changing the angle, aren't they, boys? Running into holes. Good line running.
The problem is, at that point, the hole shouldn't be there.
Takes the score to 67 points to 19 with 9 minutes play to go as Dyer comes in and over the middle. Beautiful kick there from Greg Dyer. Takes it to 69 points to 19.
I'm just waiting on some updates, boys, from the Wairarapa Bush women's team. The Southie say Wairarapa Bush women. They're up in King Country today, so I haven't quite heard anything about them.
Haven't heard anything yet?
Not as yet. I think kick-off is the same time, so
hopefully their day is going a bit more fruitful than our men. As Luke Wormsley looking to kick off. It's a nice kick. As Sam Gammy takes it, playing tight head prop, pulls through and takes the kick off with the jump. Good on you, Sam Gammy. And there's big Sam Siolsi. He's added a lot since he's been on, that fella. And Luke Wormsley comes across here to Fiula Tamilau. It's good defence there from North Otago. As Ward comes across here to Suli Malatai.
He's wrapped up nice and easily and driven very hard into the ground.
Good shot there.
Great come through there from North Otago. That has put very much Wairarapa Bush on the back foot.
Let's hope we can clean this up, BG. It comes across to Logan Wakefield and it comes across to the man of the match for Wairarapa Bush, Charles Mataitai. He's been now outstanding. We just need to try and get him some ball in space and look out.
He's offside.
Yeah, he is well offside. He was living in our back line. The referee's got that. And it comes out there to Stan Wright Jr.
Numbers here.
Comes out and there's Tafar to Suli Malatai. Good defence from Feki.
He's a player, that Feki, isn't he?
He's outstanding. For me, he's actually been the player of the day for North Otago.
I agree with you there, Boda.
He's very, very impressive young fella.
Lovely line. Sam Gammy with a big run in there. Wairarapa Bush have a player actually taken out without the ball.
North Otago, but that was Matty Duff. Gosh, he's a good player, the open side flanker.
Oh, Siossi with a quick tap.
Ambrose Curtis looking to find some space there. Pops it into Brucey Carwicker-Peterson. Beats one, beats two.
I'm not sure whether there was a North Otago hand on that. If it was, it didn't really matter. It went backwards, but
North Otago just looking to clear. Rabaka's gone down again. There's a couple of players cramping now.
Right.
for North Otago.
This is where we need to hit back, gentlemen.
Well, it's 15 on 13. So we just need to retain possession here because they got guys cramping all over the field. So let's hold on to some position and see if we can find some space. Rebecca's trying to get up as Sam Gammy there crashes forward. I would have liked to see more of him today. He's been great. Same as Sam Ciolsi. And there's Odell taking it into the line.
Good run from him.
Some good support there from Wairarapa Bush now. And there's Gammy again taking it forward, crashing into the defence. Ward in there digging. And it comes out to Fuela Tamilau. It pops off there to Wakefield. Wakefield just takes it forward another metre. As Wairarapa Bush got good support. But at least we're retaining possession. At least we're not just throwing it away, knocking it on. You know, like this is actually making North Otago make decisions and actually work.
Yeah, unfortunately at this stage though we're going a bit backwards, gentlemen. We're not.
I'd rather that BG than just knock it on and give it away, right?
That's better. That's a good run, Stanley Wright Jr.
But he knocked that one on, just as we say it.
Well, I tell you what, you know the old rule, boys, that when you go into the dugout, you never take your boots off because you could go back on.
Yeah.
Well, this is the third time now that North Otago players have had to come back on for a couple of injuries.
And there's our man, Mr. Fitness, coming on back at loose head prop. Jack Greenslade, he's been awesome. And then also they've brought on the number 8. He's come back, Vahu. Look out, he was dangerous, that big fella.
Oh, no.
No, it's like, oh, don't bring him back.
Give us a rest.
We needed some respite. It looks like they're taking off their outstanding hooker. Kato, like I said earlier in the commentary, out of Toyota Verblitz, he's played 32 professional games in Japan over the last 3 years. Gosh, he's been an outstanding player. You can see the level he's played at.
Doesn't miss a line-out throw, does he?
No, he certainly doesn't.
It's interesting, though, Boda, the last 2 weeks, Wairarapa Bush have come up against a huge, powerful ball-running number 8. So both the South Canterbury and the North Otago number 8, and Copthorne Wairarapa Bush have not handled that size at all well. To try and contain these bigger men. It's a tough ask, I know, but the impact those two players have had in the last two weeks has been immense.
Got to put some big shots on those big men early, right? You got to get up the line.
Well, you got to gang tackle them, don't you? You got to get double shots on them. Sometimes if you go too low, they can kick through it. So it's really just attacking underneath the ball from the outside shoulder and the inside shoulder. But it's easier said than done once they get a bit of a head of steam, Boda, as you know. Pretty tricky to contain.
Yeah, for sure. So Wairarapa Bush are showing some heart here in the last 15, 18 minutes for this game, though, Charles, which I'm really pleased about.
Yeah, 100%. And there's been some good impact from the bench today for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. I've liked Benazir Ward as he's come on. And I've liked Sam Gammy.
And Sam Ciolsi.
Yeah,
exactly.
And BJ's doing his job in there and making a few carries, and BJ Campbell playing his 50th match. So
here's Bruce Kaweka-Peterson finds a beautiful ball there to Tafar, getting into some space as Wairarapa Bush pouring over the halfway line. And there's a good clean out there from Ward. I know there was Ward, beautiful pass. It comes across to Curtis.
Well, there's options here, boys.
Fuela Tamilau, what's he going to do with the ball?
He slipped through. He's given a ball back to North Otago.
Nice tackle there. Wairarapa Bush just coming back. This is just lovely pressure from North Otago, pouring through.
Turnover from BJ Campbell.
That's why he's there, gentlemen.
Stanley Wright's got the ball. Ebbs and flows at the moment.
Wairarapa Bush might as well run this.
He's kicked it in
I don't know why. Like, the game is done, right? We might as well just get some...
I agree. Just keep it in hand.
Keep it in hand.
Benazir Ward holding onto a shoulder.
Because North Otago just going to... I mean, that's all they need to do is just play smart. Let's get...
And there was a little bit of rough play. Oh, they're offside.
He gave the penalty.
I tell you what, gentlemen, there was a massive clean out right beside me about a minute ago from Sam Gammy. It was an absolute pearler. And that's the level of commitment that he brings.
He certainly does. And Sam Gammy, prop, lock, loose forward, doesn't care. Loves it. Just loves getting out there and putting his big body into people, right?
Oh, he came in from about 4 or 5 metres away and absolutely threw himself into a ruck. And, he hurt the North Otago player who stayed down for about 30 seconds.
Yep.
But that physicality was missing in the first half.
Just letting him know that he's there, right?
That's 100%.
as Wairarapa Bush swing down on attack. Let's see if Wairarapa Bush can come away with another try to try and get their 4th try for the afternoon.
Come away with a point, I think, would be generous, gentlemen.
Very. As Brucey Kaweka-Peterson throws in, and the line out was missed that time by Wairarapa Bush, but they've kicked it through, so Wairarapa Bush get the ball back. Bruce Kaweka-Peterson driving forward.
He's cleaned that up nicely.
Good leg drive there from Brucey. And there's Sam Gammy out the back to Wormsley. Wormsley out the back to Tafar. Out to Fuela Tamilau, who spins it out here to Suli Malatai. He makes it up to the 22. Ambrose Curtis with the pick and go. And it looks like it's gone back. So
There's a cake of soap out there, actually.
It is. So he's ruled in the end that Wairarapa Bush knocked it on. North Otago scrum. And that's about 15 metres from the North Otago line. 69 points to 19, 2.5 minutes play to go.
That ball, that wind is actually affecting the passing now, fellas, from the sideline. The ball has been blown back towards the Wairarapa Bush team at the moment, so the breeze is just getting up here, courtesy of the Med Service locally.
Med Service Mark, they call him.
Yeah, it's probably one of my better performances in my career, fellas. But it was good ball movement from Copthorne Wairarapa Bush there. They got out to the edge very nicely, but again, just that patience let them down at the breakdown, trying to push the pass.
Is that the loose head prop for North Otago just coming back on?
It's the tight head. Mate, I loved him in the first half. That's Bradley Harewood.
Look, this has got to be just a little bit unusual, right?
Are you looking at 69 points?
No, I'm looking at the fact that the entire forward pack has been subbed and then resubbed, pretty much.
I'm thinking there was 69 points last week and there's 69 points this week. That's a coincidence.
A pair of 69s.
Calm down, Boda.
Excuse me.
Well, I tell you what, gentlemen, whatever happens at training this week, we need to reverse it.
PJ, that's out of control as it comes across here, and that's a nice clearance there from North Otago with a bit of wind behind them. Luke Wormsley comes across, and there's Suli Malatai looking at beats 1, beats 2, takes 3, and beats 4.
Off he goes, Solly.
And it comes across there to Ambrose Curtis. Oh, he just decided to, I don't know where that guy knows him, but he just passed it straight to his bread basket there. It was Finau who takes it down here, and Charles Mataitai is having to get all the way back. Charles has knocked it on. Finau picks it up. Now Finau's only about 12 metres from the line, 15 metres from the line. Wairarapa Bush now getting a counter. What? You read that was from the side. Gosh, okay. So Wairarapa Bush now have given away the penalty. There's only 1 minute's play to go. The way North Otago's line-out's been going, I'd just be pushing it into the corner and going to the line-out.
Nah, scrum. No good fun.
Must be something wrong with Ambrose Curtis. He's walking back now, 50 metres behind the play after throwing that intercept. Looks like he's got a crooked knee.
Right. This could be, what do we got? 30 seconds to go. Let's see. This could end up being the last set of the match here from North Otago. It's a short one, and they lose it. But BJ knocks it on as well, so 2 knock-ons. So we'll go to the Wairarapa Bush scrum. So, team, that's the end of the game. The referee said, you know what? I've had enough of this.
Yep.
And gosh, BG, so to sum up this game quickly, BG, don't want to go too much into the depths of it really, but gosh, that first half from North Otago was something genuinely special. North
Otago were amazing. I think that's all I've got, mate. They really, really came along and put everything into that first half with a well-deserved lead going into the break, and some very well-worked tries. There was very little they did wrong. Passing was accurate. Their attacking lines were brilliant. And I think we were shell-shocked from probably the first 5 minutes. You know, they scored 2 minutes into the first half, 2 minutes into the second half, and that pressure continued right throughout the game. I don't know about the territory stats. I'd hate to look at those, but they were very, very much in favour of North Otago, who I thought were just simply played us off the park.
Yeah, and I haven't got too much more to add to that, except I'd like to do a couple of shout-outs. So, Tini Fiki For me, team, I thought he was phenomenal out of the old boys club. I thought he was so dangerous. He just continued to put pressure on us, and he ripped us to pizzas out there. I really liked Bradley Harewood out of the Excelsior club. I thought he was brilliant today. I think he's got a big future in the game, that fella. And I just really, really enjoyed watching North Otago today. Really good. Childesy on North Otago?
Oh, man of the match was the 12.
Yeah.
Matai Tini-Fiki.
Yeah.
Oh, he was an absolute menace.
Yeah.
And poor old Fueler, and Tufo started the game well, but he was a handful.
Oh, yeah.
And getting across the advantage line, footwork as well, very strong on defence. He made a number of crunching tackles and was just a danger man right throughout that match. So he was clear man of the match for me. But look, Greg Dyer, there's another 10 that controls the game of rugby pretty well, fellas.
Yeah, agreed.
Good boot on him. Obviously, you see his experience up at the high levels coming to the fore. For Wairarapa Bush, though, you've got to take your hat off to Charles Mataitai.
Yep.
He tried his heart out for that whole game. He made some good tackles, incredibly dangerous every time he touched the ball. 2 tries. Well done to Charles. I just think in that first half especially, you did right. We were shell-shocked from the first whistle as to the skill, the pace and the execution of the North Otago side. Look, second half came out, showed a bit more pride for me. There was definitely some more vigour at the breakdown. There was some more vigour in the carry. There was more commitment all around from the Copthorne Wairarapa Bush team. So, look, if anything, there are very few positives they can take from that match, other than some of the substitutions in the second half added a bit of impact and, restored a little bit of respectability on the scoreboard.
Yeah, sure did, mate. Sam Gammy, Sam Ziossi. Great to see BJ Campbell run out for his 50th today. But Arsie Ward, I thought, added a bit when he came out there. And
Matt Perry,
Matt Perry, very much so. So, yeah, look, it is pretty tough. A very, very tough day at the office for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. It still doesn't get easier for them, really. They've got an away game to Poverty Bay. They host Horowhenua Kapiti. They've still got Wanganui away, West Coast at home, and then they make the trip to Ruatoria. So, best they can hope for is a spot in the Lahore, maybe a full spot in the qualifying for the Lahore, but we just haven't managed to do enough, even just to get a couple of bonus points out of the first 3 games would have been fabulous, but to no avail.
Yeah, they've just got a couple of the Waikol first 15 members on the sideline here at the moment after their famous victory on Monday over Rathkill there. And hey Tim, how did you? I know you didn't get too much game time, but how was the day on Monday, mate?
It was beautiful. Great to go out there and put on a performance. Everyone doubted us, but we showed out.
Yeah, shout out to the Waikol boys and Tim there. So, but getting back to this game, guys, any interviews, any players you want me to approach that you're specifically keen to hear from?
Yeah, absolutely. If you could grab Tini-Fiki.
Yes.
I'd love to hear from Tenny. I thought he was absolutely phenomenal today. And if you can, have a quick chat to Charles.
Yeah, for sure. I'll just see where they're all just...
I think Charles got his baby there? I can't...
Yes, he is right there. It's Charles. He's just going over to see the rest of his family, but I will try and grab Tini-Fiki, the man of the match for North Otago. I'll just ask their manager. Cheers. Yeah, I think we can do that. So
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. And just while we're waiting for everybody at home, big game in the morning. If everyone wants to get up, the coverage starts at 2:30 a.m. and it's 3 o'clock start to the All Blacks versus South Africa in Johannesburg, Ellis Park, the Cauldron.
What a week though, eh? De Groot out, Leon McDonald gone. A little bit of fun and games with the mental skills coaches to try and settle the team down before that big game. For me, the All Blacks have still got a hell of a lot of work to do. There's no doubt about that, both in attacking structure and a little bit more in defence. But I don't know, Boda.
The thing for me, BG, is it's like you see them in club rugby a lot, where say Greydown versus Carterton, or these clashes that have been happening for over 100 years, where it doesn't matter who's awesome and who's not. When the 2 best teams, or 2 teams with that sort of history, come together, it's fireworks, and I don't think there'll be much in it. Like South Africa is the number 1 team in the world, cool. But when South Africa's weak, they compete with the All Blacks. When we're in that mode of, I wouldn't call us weak.
No,
I would just say we're in more of a development mode at the moment. I think we'll be great. I think we'll be really into it.
Yeah, I'm picking an upset in this test match. I think we'll win a tight one.
Wow. Childsy's picking the All Blacks upset.
South African by 6.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm actually going to go with Childsy, but I don't. Any win. To me, if the All Blacks get across by 1, it'll be tough.
Look,
This will be tough.
I'd love to see the All Blacks win, don't get me wrong. Very, very much a proud Kiwi, but I just think there's been enough disruption in this camp this week. The South Africans will be loving that, and they will exploit that big time.
Right, we're about to grab
Childsy's going to grab
Feke, care of the
Tini Feke.
manager for North Otago, Marty McTammany. Well done, fellas.
Appreciate it.
Good game. Well done, bro. It shouldn't be too long.
No, that's all good. That's all good. It'd be really, really good to hear from him. He was phenomenal today. He's just... here we go. He's coming across now.
Tine. There he is. Tine Feke for North Otago. The man of the match today out there in a super comprehensive victory over Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. Tine, congratulations firstly on your own personal performance out there as man of the match. But things just tended to click for your side right from the first whistle. How did training go during the week, and what made all the difference? Because it's been a tough start to the season.
Yeah, it was really been tough start of the season. We didn't make the first 2 games. My coach encouraged us to keep going. I have a team working to do, and we just come here today all the way from Maroons. We've been talking the whole week about coming. We know it's going to be tough.
Yes.
That's what the boys doing. Be proud of the effort today.
Well, what we're particularly impressed with, from 1 to 15 right across the field, everyone seemed to be doing their job, and the continuity of play and the speed of the ball at ruck especially was very, very good in the first half. How did you enjoy playing on the turf out there compared to perhaps what you've been playing on in recent weeks?
I have no idea. It's been tough today, but inside of it was the environment. It's too hot today. Honestly, it was too hot, and it was starting speeding on the first half. And when we're going, I know a little bit tired from the boys, and we have to slow down our ball sometime to need a connection and all that things.
And get your breath back. That's what happens on the turf, though. The game is played at a frenetic pace, and it can take it out of you, especially with your legs. But look, there's a long trip back to Oamaru, but once again, congratulations on a man of the match performance today.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Nice, Childsy.
Very politely spoken young man. But crikey, he looks a bit too good for this level, that guy.
No, he was outstanding. He's actually played a bit of halfback, Childsy.
He's a halfback.
He's played quite a bit of halfback as well.
Right.
In his first few games for North Otago, he was a halfback when I went and looked at his stats. So
All right, we'll grab Benazir Ward here, eh? Actually, is that Charles there?
No, that's Tafar.
That's Tafar. Benazir. Here we go. We'll just get in front of the camera here.
Cool.
G'day, how are you, mate? Here we go. Benazir Ward, replacement halfback for Copthorne Wairarapa Bush. Well, coming on in that match, mate, with that scoreboard, what were you feeling and what were you thinking when you went on?
I just try to bring a bit of tempo, but try to lift the boys up a bit, just increase the comms. But yeah, it's tough to come back with that score and pretty hot conditions. So yeah.
How did it feel getting his first meat pie, Childsy?
And how did it feel getting your first try at this level in the Bunnings Heartland Championship?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was good. Just ran a bit of support play off Charles. And
Yeah, nice inside support line there. You ran Benazir, and look, you are the son of Tony Ward.
Yeah.
A man I know very well from my Petone days. And yeah, I know, yeah, I could tell you a few stories about your dad, but we can't tell that on air. So, but look, mate, I was rapt to see you get over the try line there. And look, obviously a lot of work to do during the week to review that performance and perhaps where the improvements need to be made. But look, the bench impact for me was one of the positives today. And that second half there was a lot more ticker shown and a lot more, heart and soul in the side. So look, take it forward, take the positives, and we'll catch you in the next home game.
Sweet, thank you very much.
Thanks, Benazir. Cheers.
Well, that was the world's best interview of Mark Childs by Mark Childs.
Well, you said that last time.
You didn't let him talk, mate.
Oh, you shut up. You need to be quiet there, BG. I was giving his old man a fair plug.
Yeah, I just sent a photo to his old man saying your son's a star. He's on the telly.
Sounds like a nice kid.
Look, BJ Campbell's just been nailed by his child.
Oh, that's all good. So for me, guys, and signing off now, awesome North Otago. You guys were fantastic today.
You're really good.
Enjoy that. Let's hope they can take that into the rest of the season. Wairarapa Bush, lots to work on.
Yeah, Poverty Bay next week, and some wins. Look, they are not a bad side. I know that sounds a little bit weird given the scores over the last couple of weeks. They're not a bad side. They've got some good coaches. They need to dig deep this week. They need to have a really, really strong look inside themselves and go, what do we want to get out of the rest of this season?
Quick chat with Tony Ward here on the Sideline Boys. Oh, no, he's walked away from me. No.
Alrighty.
We'll cancel that one.
No worries. Okay, Childsy, thank you very much for all your good work today, mate. Another great...
Oh, cheers, lads, and we'll look forward to the next home game.
Sounds good.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, BG.
Thanks, Boda.
Cheers.
Look forward to hosting the Hartley Women's competition here next week. Childs and I will be calling that. You're away in a tropical paradise of...
Of Hamilton in the Tron. I'm up there for coaching hockey for the week. Fed Cup with my St. Matt's girls, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, awesome, mate. And well done again on a fabulous season. And I understand the St. Matt's netballers won their final today too.
Did they?
They did.
Fantastic. And we won the football as well. We beat Waiko, so it's been a good year for the girls.
So not bad then. Yeah,
yeah,
awesome.
we're going well.
All right. Thank you very much to our viewers, to our tech team, Toby and the crew. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in a week.